Last year, I made $100,000 with my Faceless YouTube channels. When I started with Faceless YouTube automation, I was a broke college student getting bad grades and no good future.
And this will be my life now.
Now I earn a full-time income from YouTube automation, and I am not only financially free, but I can work from absolutely anywhere in the world. I want to help you guys do the same, and that is why I have made this full, in-depth tutorial with all the knowledge I have and how you can make your own Faceless YouTube channel with the help of AI. So by watching this video, you will have the entire plan used to go from $0 to $20,000 a month. I will be showing you every step of the process, from finding good ideas, writing engaging scripts, make a voice, visuals, editing, and how to monetize the channel not just by ad revenue, rather a completely new way to monetize Faceless YouTube channels I have never heard anyone talk about before. To make things easy for you, I have found a niche that has gone absolutely crazy the last couple of months, and even to this day, it is getting millions of views and generating well over $10,000 a month. The best thing about this niche is that it is completely made by AI, so you can do it no matter how much experience you have. The niche I'm talking about is the travel niche. It's kind of a broad, I know, but I have found new channels within this niche. Here, take a look. These channels are creating longer documentary-style videos about travel destinations, hidden gems, and cultural explorations. This channel, for example, called Top Travel, is bringing in around $14,000 just from ad revenue. However, it is a lot more when you count all the other income sources as well. Before we get into the tutorial, I just want to let you know that this won't be one of those fast-paced, dopamine-hitting videos you're used to. This will be a slower-paced video with full transparency. I'll show you absolutely everything from start to finish, every button I press, to create these videos. I've studied the most successful channels in this niche and created a blueprint that I'll break down for you step by step. If you follow all these steps, you'll go from being a beginner to a YouTube automation expert. First, we're going to analyze our competition. I've picked out some of the most successful channels in the travel niche and done a full breakdown of their strategies, so we can use the main takeaways when creating our own videos. I'll also show you how you can monetize your channel and get more income sources. Next, we'll find a viral topic with AI in just a couple of minutes. I'll show you how to analyze other channels' most viral videos and provide similar topic ideas, so stay tuned for that. Then we'll use AI to generate a script. After that, we'll get visuals from Artlist. Before getting into editing, I'll show you how to find monetizable music. Once that's done, we'll put everything together in CapCut and turn it into a Netflix-style documentary. After the video is ready, I'll walk you through my step-by-step blueprint for creating thumbnails. Then, I'll show you the best upload settings and how to optimize your video for SEO. Finally, once the video is posted, I'll show you how to monetize your channel and actually make money from it. If you follow along, you'll have everything you need to start creating high-quality, profitable content in the travel niche. Now, let's get into creating the actual video. The first step is obviously to create a channel. To begin, head over to YouTube and click on your profile picture. Then, hit Switch Account and you'll see all your active channels. Since we want to create a new one, click on View All Channels. You'll then be taken to a page where you need to press Create New Channel. Next, fill in the box with your username. If you already have a name in mind, just type it in and hit Create. If not, we can use AI to come up with one. To do this, head over to ChatGPT and copy a prompt that generates channel name ideas. I've already filled it in with my niche and competitors. After hitting Generate, it will give you 10 name suggestions to choose from. I thought Travel Titan sounded really good, so I copied it, went back to YouTube, and pasted it in. After that, hit Create, and your channel will be ready. But we can't really leave it like this, so the next step is to customize the channel with a description, profile picture, and branding. Start by clicking on Customize Channel, then press Basic Info. You'll be taken to a page where you can change your username and add a description. First, set your handle. This is your unique YouTube username. Since it has to be unique, there's a high chance your desired name will already be taken. If that happens, go with something as close as possible by adding an extra letter or slight variation. Once you've secured a handle, it's time to create a description. Now, head back to ChatGPT and ask it to generate a channel description optimized for SEO. The goal is to include relevant keywords while keeping it between 100 to 150 words. Once AI generates the description, read through it to ensure everything looks good, then copy and paste it into YouTube. Now, move over to the branding section, where you'll upload a profile picture. To create a professional-looking profile picture, head to ChatGPT and input a prompt to generate an image concept based on the travel niche. Once AI provides a description, ask it to turn that idea into a text prompt for an image generator. I also like to generate 4 images at a time to have multiple options. Copy the AI-generated prompt, paste it into ChatGPT, and hit generate. After the images are created, pick the one you like best, download it, and upload it to YouTube. Now, the last thing we need to do is optimize our channel for SEO using keywords. SEO, or search engine optimization, makes it easier for people to find our channel through search. Think of it like Google. When you search for something, the highest ranking results have strong SEO. YouTube works the same way. To do this, click on Settings and go to the Channel tab. Here, you'll see a box where you can enter keywords related to your niche. To find these keywords, ask ChatGPT to generate a list of the most relevant terms in the travel niche. Once AI provides the keywords, copy and paste them into YouTube's keyword section. Then make sure the location of the channel is where your audience is, so in this case it is US. When you're done, hit save, and your channel is fully set up and optimized. Let me show you something crazy. The channels that are absolutely dominating the travel space right now. But before I put you on some game with the AI tools to find competitors, I need to show you 3 travel channels that are just different. Trust me, what you're about to see will completely change the way you think about travel content. First up, meet Lifter N. And listen, these numbers will blow your mind. Picture this. They launched just a year ago and already have over 100 million views. They're racking up 5 million views per month with only 47 videos. Let that sink in. 47 videos. That's what happens when you crack the code. With 300,000 subscribers, they've figured out something most people miss: long-form travel compilations packed with stunning cinematic B-roll footage. But here's the thing, they're not just throwing together random clips. They're crafting high-quality premium list-style videos that hit different. And according to Social Blade, they're pulling in around $20,000 a month. That's over $200,000 a year just from this strategy. Next up, Top Travel. Yeah, the same one I mentioned earlier. Beyond those insane 5 million monthly views, what really caught my attention was their thumbnail game. They're using AI to design thumbnails that grab attention like crazy. And don't worry, I'll show you exactly how to make them later. They've grown to 140,000 subscribers, racking up over 22 million total views and pulling in roughly $20,000 per month, all with AI-generated scripts and voiceovers. And that's exactly what I'm about to teach you. Now, let me introduce you to a different kind of travel channel. Discover the Globe. They might be smaller, but what they're doing is pure genius. Like the others, they're using AI scripts, voiceovers, and B-roll. But here's where they're playing chess, while everyone else is playing checkers. Topic selection. Their most viral videos include Most Powerful Passports in the World and Best Countries to Live in Asia. Why does this matter? Because these videos are pulling insane RPMs. Remember when I told you that travel content gets paid more? These types of videos take it to another level by attracting an audience advertisers are desperate to reach: business owners, entrepreneurs, and high net worth individuals. Think about it. Who's searching for the most powerful passports? People with money to spend. And here's the wild part. All their viral videos follow the same list format. Top 10 countries for digital nomads. Best places to retire in 2024. And guess what? In the next chapter, I'm going to show you an AI tool that creates these viral lists in minutes. Here's why this matters. Everything these channels are doing, we can replicate. Whether it's Lifter N's premium editing, Top Travel's AI-powered clickbait mastery, or Discover the Globe's high-earning topics, I'm about to teach you exactly how to do it with AI. Now let me show you how we find viral topics that are guaranteed to blow up. I've cracked the code with 3 powerful methods that 99% of travel creators are completely sleeping on, and I'm about to break down every single one for you. Now, let's start with the first method, and you better pay close attention, because this is about to change your entire game. Let me show you how to find topics. And here's where most people mess up, big time. They study massive channels with millions of subscribers. That's like trying to compete with Drake when you're just starting to make music. What you really need to do is look at smaller but successful creators that you can actually model. So we're going to be smart about this and focus on channels with 50,000 to 200,000 subscribers. Why? Because they're big enough to prove their strategy works, but still small enough that we can actually replicate their blueprint. Their success isn't just from having a massive following, but from creating high-demand videos that consistently take off. And here's a pro tip that's going to change your game. Look for channels getting more views than subscribers. That's how you know they're not just feeding their loyal fans. They're cracking the algorithm and pulling in fresh viewers every single time. Now the hard way is to navigate through well-performing titles and finding the channels, or you can do it the smart way. Let me show you how to do it the quick and smart way. Go to the reference channel, which is Top Travel, and then with the NextLev Chrome extension, you can click similar channels next to posts on the channel page. Then you click on search, and you will get the most relevant channels. Here the first is pretty big. As we can see, the new videos are not getting more views than the subscriber count. Then let's check the second channel. Here we can see that the channel only has 5K subs, but is getting way more views on recent videos. Now, by looking through them, we can see that California and Kenya are good. But since Kenya is popping under 2 weeks ago, let's go with this as an idea. Let's break down how these scripts are made. I'm telling you, all their scripts are straight up copy-pasted from ChatGPT. It sounds crazy, but it works, judging by the views these channels are getting. And if you don't believe me, let's check out one of their videos.
Norway, a realm of breathtaking beauty and untamed wonder.
You see, it's just simple brain rot straight from ChatGPT. Now let me show you how you can make these. So now let's get started. We will use ChatGPT to generate a script in minutes. But first, let's talk about how these scripts work. This is important, so pay attention. One reason these channels are so successful is that they make long videos, anywhere from 20 minutes to 2 hours. And right now, longer videos are dominating YouTube. Now you might be wondering, how am I supposed to generate 2 hours of content, even with AI? I get it. So let's break it down by looking at a real channel. Let's take Top Travel. If we check out their most popular videos, scroll down, and open the description, we can see the timestamps. And here's what's interesting. It's just a simple list video. They pick a broad topic, like the Netherlands, and then break it into short sections about different cities or landmarks. That's it. Depending on the topic, they just adjust the details. So if you want to make videos like this, pick a big enough topic and break it into multiple sections. That way, you can make tons of videos with minimal effort. Now, let's look at another example, Lifter N. If we sort their videos by popularity, we see a 2-hour-long video called Unreal Planet. It has 11 million views and still gets over 1,000 views per hour. Even better, it's made them anywhere from $30,000 to $60,000. If we click through, we see the same thing. It's just a list of different places around the world. I know what you're thinking. These channels look so polished and high quality, but in reality, it's just AI-generated content making thousands of dollars a month. Crazy world we live in. Now begin by copying the title and pasting it into ChatGPT and getting an outline of 40 parts. Then generate. Here I can see that it was generating too short, and I want it longer, so I asked it to make each part at least 300 words. Now, I am only going to generate the first 2 parts, since this is only a tutorial, but you get how it is supposed to be. Alright, so for this, we'll obviously use an AI voiceover. There are tons of options out there, but I always go with 11 Labs. They've got a custom voice feature that'll help make your video stand out. Just sign up for a free account. The link's down below. Now, 11 Labs is a pretty popular tool, and I'm sure you've heard gurus sharing all sorts of tips and tricks on how to use it. But here's the deal, forget all that. Most of them aren't using it the right way. So listen up. First, head over to Voices on the left side and click on it. That'll bring you to a new menu. Next, click on Library, where you'll see a bunch of custom, pre-made voices. Now here's where it gets important. You'll need to configure the language at the top. I'm choosing English, but pick whatever fits your content. Now, this step is crucial. Click on the drop-down menu, select Category, and choose High Quality. This filters out the best voices, ones that are actually trained on real voice actors. In some cases, you won't even be able to tell it's AI. Take your time scrolling through the options. Since voiceover is the main way viewers engage with your video, you want a tone that's pleasant and engaging, not robotic or creepy. Once you find the right one, click Add on the right side. Now that you've got your voice selected, go to Text-to-Speech on the left. Copy your script from Google Docs, then head back to 11 Labs. Here's a pro tip. When generating your script, paste no more than a couple of paragraphs at a time. This keeps the quality high. If you paste the whole thing at once, the AI can get overwhelmed, making it sound robotic. So paste a small chunk, click Generate, and listen. If you're not happy with it, try generating again until it sounds just right. Once you're satisfied, click Download, and you're good to go. If you listen to the voiceover, you might notice that there are too many pauses, which can make the video feel slow and potentially bore the viewer. However, these videos are travel films, and they're meant to have a more relaxing, cinematic vibe. So keep that in mind when editing. To really understand what I mean, check out some of the top travel channels and listen to how their videos flow. You'll notice the pacing is fairly slow, but that's intentional. That said, if you're aiming to create longer videos, there's one key rule. Your first 30 seconds should be fast-paced. This helps hook the viewer and increase retention. Once they're engaged, you can slow things down and let the video settle into that chill, immersive vibe. Now, let me show you how to remove those pauses for a smoother flow. I'll be showing you how to do it in CapCut, but you can use any editing software. I personally use CapCut because it's free, and if you haven't installed it yet, you can grab my link below. Alright, let's get started. Open up CapCut and start a new project. Click Import, upload your voiceover files, and drag them onto the timeline. Now, select the razor tool and make 2 cuts, one before and one after the pause. Highlight the middle section and delete it, then drag the remaining clips together. Play it back to check the flow. This method removes those awkward pauses that can make AI-generated voiceovers feel unnatural. Just keep repeating this process throughout the voiceover. I'll speed things up here so you can follow along. By the end, your audio should sound smooth and natural. Alright, let's figure out what kind of visuals we actually need. Pull up our model channel real quick. See what they're doing? Basic B-roll clips. Technically, we don't even need AI for this, so we won't. Look, getting clips is actually pretty simple. You just need to know where to look. Let me put you on game with some solid options. If you're on a budget, no worries, we've all been there. Hit up Pixabay or Pexels. They're completely free, no hidden fees, no catch. The only downside? Since everyone and their grandma uses them, your footage might look a little generic. But if you're just starting out or keeping costs low, these are your best bet. Now, for my premium players, let's talk about what the big boys use. Artlist. I'm not gonna lie, I use these for my own Faceless travel channel, and the difference in quality is crazy. But they're not cheap, about $300+ per year for each one. Still, if you want to level up and make your videos stand out, sometimes you gotta invest to impress. And using these sites? Dummy simple. Say we're making a video about Kenya. Just type Kenya in the search bar, and boom, tons of high-quality clips ready to go. You could literally build a whole video just from these. There are many ways to find music for your YouTube videos, but I always use Epidemic Sound. It's a royalty-free music site with tons of songs and sound effects. Using a trusted service like this helps you avoid copyright issues, so it's a great option. I've been using Epidemic Sound since I started my channel, and I highly recommend it. Once you're signed up, go to the homepage and click on the Music tab. Search for a song, listen to a few, and download the one you like best. If you want to hear the song I picked, it will be in the final version of this video. Epidemic Sound also has a big collection of sound effects, so check them out if you need them. But for this type of video, sound effects aren't really needed, so let's move on. Once you have all your footage downloaded, it's time for the final step, editing. This is where we put everything together to create the documentary video. I'll be using CapCut, but if you're more comfortable with another editing software like Premiere Pro or Final Cut Pro, that works just as well. I prefer CapCut because it's free and has a lot of built-in features that make editing much easier. To start, open CapCut, click Import, and upload all your footage. Begin by importing the visuals and dragging them onto the timeline in the correct order. Leaving sharp cuts between clips can be a bit jarring, so to make the transitions smoother, we can add some effects. Click on the Transitions button in the top left. CapCut has hundreds of pre-made transitions, but it's best to stick with something smooth and easy on the eyes. One of the best transitions is Blur. Just search for it, click on it, and drag it between the first two clips. It creates a seamless blend between scenes. Another great option is Mix, which you'll find under the trending transitions. Drag it between clips and adjust the speed under duration on the right. I usually set it to around 0.3 for a natural look. Another smooth option is Fade, which you can search for and apply as needed. Manually adding transitions between every clip can take a long time, so to save time, select the transition and click Apply to All. This automatically adds it between all clips at once. Now, if your visuals don't fully cover the length of the voiceover, you'll need to extend them. Instead of duplicating clips, I recommend generating more images to match the full duration. However, if needed, you can highlight all the visuals, right-click, and hit Create Compound Clip to merge them into a single clip. Then, copy and paste it to extend the length and trim it down to fit perfectly. Finally, if you want to add some zoom effects for extra movement, you can do so by selecting a clip, clicking Basic, and adjusting the scale. To create a gradual zoom, press the small square next to Scale, set it to 100%, then move to the end of the clip and change it to 140%. This adds keyframes that create a smooth zoom effect over time. This step is optional since the animation already adds movement, but feel free to use it if you want to enhance the visuals further. Next, let's add captions. This is super easy. Just click on Captions and hit Generate. CapCut will automatically transcribe the video, which is one of its best features. While it usually does a great job, I recommend reading through the captions to fix any mistakes. Once that's done, we'll animate the captions to make them more engaging. Click on Templates to the right, and you'll see hundreds of pre-made text animations. Some require the Pro version, but there are still plenty of free ones available. For a long-form video, pick a template that shows more than one word at a time. Single-word templates are better for fast-paced, short-form content. Once you apply the animation, you can refine the text's appearance. Click on Basic to customize the text style. Add a glow effect and slightly decrease the stroke thickness. Lastly, click on the Case button and set all text to capital letters. This makes it look more polished. Now let's add the background music. The tracks should be enough to cover the entire video, so just add them one by one. To make them blend smoothly, drag the small dot to the right to create a fade-in. I usually set this to 2 seconds for a natural transition. Then, click on Basic and adjust the volume. It's crucial to do this so the voiceover remains clear. I recommend setting the music volume to around 25. Repeat the same process for each track until all are placed correctly. That's pretty much all the editing. Now, it's time to export the video. Click on Export in the top right, where you'll see several options. Since this video is for YouTube, set the resolution to 4K and the frame rate to 60 FPS for the best quality. Click Generate and wait for the export to finish. The longer the video, the longer the process will take. So if it's a really long video, you might want to grab a snack or take a break while it processes. Once it's done, save the file to your computer, and let's get started on making the thumbnail. Okay, now we first want to take a look at the reference channels again. Here we can see that Country Life is using Wonder of in both their thumbnails and title. so we will also be using this format. With this, let's go into our reference video and copy the link, then paste it into a thumbnail downloader. Then when it has downloaded, go into ChatGPT and ask it to make a prompt to generate a thumbnail like the one we sent. Just copy this and paste it into Leonardo AI. Try just pasting it, and as you can see at the end of the prompt it says, to have text. We will let it generate and see if it becomes any good. In my opinion, we can do this better, so remove the last part of the prompt and just click generate again. Perfect. I really like this one, so I'll go ahead and download it. Last step of the thumbnail is to step over to Canva. Here you just drag the image you copied and make it fill the whole screen. Then you want to head over to text and write, Wonders of Kenya. When you have written your thumbnail text, go to Fonts in the top left and click Display right under the search bar. Here are all the great fonts for thumbnails. Personally, I found Admirably Display to be a banger, so I'm gonna use that one. Lastly, head over to Effects and slap some neon on that text, so some slight adjustments until you are satisfied, and bam, an absolute top-tier thumbnail. The final step is uploading your video, but many channels upload without a clear strategy and miss out on valuable views. I'll walk you through the exact approach I use when uploading videos, including how to craft effective titles, descriptions, keywords, and the best settings to maximize reach. First, open your YouTube channel, click on Create in the top right corner, then select Upload Video and choose the file you exported from CapCut. For the title, copy the reference title and send it into ChatGPT and ask it to make another title with a description to fit it. Then remember to always have the video in a playlist. And if you don't have a playlist, make one and just call it something basic if you are unsure. For the keywords, just ask ChatGPT to make something relevant to your title and description, then paste these into YouTube. Once you've uploaded a few videos, it's time to start adding end screens. These are recommendations at the end of your video that direct viewers to another one of your videos. To do this, click on End Screen, then link your other videos so viewers can seamlessly move from one to the next. Next, go to the Visibility tab and ensure your video is set to public. Finally, hit Upload, and that's it. Now, you just need to repeat the process and establish a consistent posting schedule. There's no fixed number of times you need to post each week. Just find a schedule that works for you. I aim for one video per week, but if you can post more while maintaining quality, that's even better. The key is to prioritize quality over quantity. Don't rush the process just to post more content. Instead, focus on improving each video, and you'll see much better results in the long run. Now, let's move on to the final part of this free course: how to monetize your YouTube channel. The first and most obvious is ad revenue, which comes from ads that play before and during your videos. YouTube pays you based on RPM, revenue per 1,000 views. This amount can range from a few cents to over $100, depending on your niche and where your audience is from. For example, if most of your viewers are from countries like India, your RPM might be lower, but if they're from places like the US, you'll likely earn more. To qualify for ad revenue, you usually need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. However, ad revenue isn't the best way to make money. A better way to monetize your audience is through affiliate marketing. This means adding links in your video description that lead to products or services. If someone buys through your link, you earn a commission. For example, the links under this video are affiliate links. If you sign up for any of the tools I mentioned, I get a small commission at no extra cost to you. Affiliate marketing works well because viewers are buying things they would purchase anyway, while also supporting your channel, so it's a win-win. Now, If we wanted to affiliate a product for the channel we created in this video, it could be something that is relevant to the county we are talking about in the video. This is because people watching the video might be planning on traveling to the country, so you can join the Booking.com affiliate program and promote it in your description. Now we have gone over everything, so if you found value from this video, make sure to comment and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.